Hey guys, Dan here today with a first look at the latest update for the Sims FreePlay, the annual Halloween update. So, this is going to be a bit spookier than usual, and I guess it's still a bit early. Halloween isn't until the 31st of October, but the Sims FreePlay obviously need to give you time to be able to do this quest and get on it. So, you may want to know what is actually new in this year's update. So, first of all, let me read you the good old fancy description. We need to find out if Simtown is really haunted by following clues to solve the mystery behind the supernatural happenings. Upon completing the quest, we'll have access to all new body paints, where you can colour your sim in a variety of colours for young and old Sims alike. Additionally, there's all new sleepwear just in time to dress up in total comfort for Halloween. And there's also a new Halloween chocolatier hobby event for those who have a sweet tooth, where you can get your sticky hands on costumes from previous Halloween events from years past by taking part in the chocolatier hobby. So in this video, we're going to take a look at the Ghost Flustered Quest, and this is going to be awesome, I'm hoping. So you can see on my screen here, Halloween is fast approaching and Simtown is all abuzz. But at the time of trick-or-treating, could some real spirits throw some spanners in the works. Clearly, I can't read very well, so I apologise for that. But let's get straight into the game. So, first of all, we can already see in the background how cool this already looks for Halloween. So we'll take a further look at that in a moment. Let's have a quick read here. So, answer the phone. Halloween is fast approaching and the Sims in Simtown are gearing up for the best Halloween ever. Hopefully this is going to be the best Halloween update ever, who knows. There's even a wizard in town, and what's this? A phone is ringing. At a home lot, have a Sim answer the phone. I should probably add as well that this build is provided by EA and Firemonkeys. They have provided early access to this Sims FreePlay demo build. There may be some bugs and things that appear which won't be in the final version, but this has been provided by EA and Firemonkeys. I missed that at the beginning, and of course have to let you know that. So please don't ask where all the money is from and all that. That's just because it is an early access build. But how cool is this house? It's just so gothic. Even the table here has little skeleton feet and all that. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know if this is from previous Halloween content, but I love it. It's so cool. And I just love how the world is just very... it looks really autumny, really Halloweeny, and really spooky. So, let's find a telephone in this house. So, because this is an early access build, it's not actually my game on my phone, which I play from time to time. So, I have no idea if there even is a phone in this house. And it doesn't look like it. So, wrong button. Let's go into buy mode. And let's go and find ourselves a telephone. Let's go into electronics and pop in this phone. Where could we pop this? I always find it a bit difficult in the top-down view. I'm so used to the PC version, of course. And also the new build mode in The Sims Mobile. Now that is awesome. So keep an eye out for another video. I'll be building a dream house in The Sims Mobile. And that's going to be pretty cool. So it did just say, didn't it, that we just need to go on the phone. Like, I didn't misread that, did I? Oh my gosh, what is going on? Oh, now that is pretty spooky. So have a Sim answer the phone. I'll just prank call because no phone is ringing. Now, I'm not sure if this is a Halloween feature here of all the flickering lights, or if this is just maybe a lighting glitch, maybe? Looks like a feature. That's it. And hey, are these speech bubbles new as well? I feel like I haven't seen... It's probably not new. I don't usually watch my Sims on the phone. But how are we meant to do this then? Because... Aha, now it's working properly, I think. Well, it's not letting us answer the phone. Oh, there we go. Okay, that wasn't there. I think it's because of the age of that sim. This explains it all. Cool, so let's switch to this other sim because we obviously want to be able to do this quest properly. So let's cheekily swap to this guy. Don't think it's going to let me because he's on the phone. So, of course, because this is early access, I can skip through this. In your time, you would obviously have to, unless if you're not paying or using your LP or anything like that, then you'll have to obviously wait for those tasks to be done. So, we need to calm the sim on the phone. So we've heard screaming on the phone and our crazy sim friends and the Halloween pranks. Hang on a minute, that sim sounds genuinely frightened. Your sim is going to have to calm them down and see what is going on. So let's calm down the sim. That was going to take you 45 minutes in game time. So I'll make sure you are aware of these times when we're going through it. And in total here, we've actually got 9 days to complete this entire quest. So as long as you're on it, I think you will have a chance of doing that, which is pretty awesome. So we're going to have a search on our home lot for clues. So let's have a look here. For in the candy pile, we can see out the front here. We need to have a look through that to see if there's anything going on. So you can see here, he's investigating, which is pretty cool, picking up some materials as well as we're going along. And because of that, we're now going to go to the park. Let's go now. I don't care about all these new professions. Thank you very much for letting me know, but that will be for another day. If you haven't seen it as well, I did a Sims FreePlay house build recently. Pretty awesome. If I do say so myself, you definitely should check that out. Just plugging myself there. I think you will enjoy it. We basically just try and build a moderately alright place. And to be honest, I did call it the worst house ever. So maybe it's not as good as I'm saying, but I thought it looked pretty awesome at the time, especially for me. If you saw the EA Play one that myself, Rachy Bop, The Girl Who Games, and Luke the Plumbob did, you will see that my abilities to build in the Sims FreePlay is pretty limited. So we're talking to this wizard here. I think we've got Gandalf here, or whatever it is, but we'll call him Gandalf because as much as I prefer Harry Potter and would like to call him Dumbledore, he looks more like a Gandalf to me. So we've just discussed the paranormal activity that is going on, and we need to actually discuss our findings in a home lot. So let's take our sim back home and bring him back here, bring old David back, and have him discuss our findings at our house. It's Halloween, things are getting spooky, of course there's paranormal activity going on. This may even turn into an episode of Most Haunted. What a show that used to be. So, the Wizard of Wickham has confirmed our suspicions. Real ghosts are present in Simtown. Who are you going to call? I hope you answered along with that. If this gets out, it has the potential to scare all Sims and shut down Halloween. Wizard Wickham has a plan. Via his crystal ball, he has paranormal circuit TV. With this, your Sim can determine who is behind the supernatural shenanigans. So we need to be sent to his cottage. Let's go. So, first of all, before we use the crystal ball, how pretty is this lot? It's so lovely and just really rustic. Kind of reminds me of something of like a fairy tale book. I love the scenery around it. It's just really autumny. So let's use it to view some ghosts. I'm actually in love with this lot. I would love to recreate this in The Sims 4 or The Sims Mobile. I just want it on every single Sims game that I play. Firemonkeys, you've done an awesome job here. So, we've just viewed some ghosts in our crystal ball, and in the surprisingly high-resolution display, hopefully it's a retina, the crystal ball reveals 4 ghosts angrily discussing Sims impersonating them during Halloween and taking candy that is rightfully theirs. Better return to our home lot and speak to the wizard about stopping the ghosts. That makes sense. Let's go back and discuss that. As much as I loved that lot, we need to stop the ghosts. Thankfully, it looks like we can tap on the wizard to go back to the cottage when we want to, by the looks of it there. So, I want to go back and explore that one. But just from these initial bits, so we're unlocking things as we go here, so you don't have to complete the entire quest to get absolutely everything. We've already unlocked the red body paint, so we can make your friends red with envy. So now in the wardrobe, in the home lot, we can now have the red body paint colour. So, he muses for a moment. If you impersonate a ghost and go trick-or-treating, that will surely draw them out. So, we need to actually dress up red. So let's tap here and browse some clothing and change our skin to red. So let's do this. If we go into body paint, oh my gosh, he looks like he's been in the sunbed too long, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. But that's super spooky, of course. That's what you think of Halloween, a red person. I don't know what ghosts these are that are red. Maybe death by sunbed, maybe? Who knows? So we're an interesting shade of red. 50 shades of red, maybe. Time to go trick-or-treating. So we need to trick-or-treat 5 other Sims. That's cool. Just realised this is actually a different Sim compared to the original one that we went to. So that's an interesting one. So let's go and visit this guy here at this house because there's more people here. And we will bring David over to do some trick-or-treating. So each trick-or-treat action is going to take 4 hours there, so almost 5 hours. Yeah, 4 hours, 10 minutes. So let's have a look at the action here. Now, I imagine you can have more than one Sim trick-or-treating at the same time, so much like the weeding in the school event. The lighting in here is really terrifying me, because I really don't know if this is supposed to be happening. So maybe we won't keep coming to this lot. I think it might be an error, maybe? Who knows? So yeah, if you have the red body paint, there you go, just confirm that. If you have the red body paint, you can trick-or-treat someone. So that's cool. So we can do that. Brilliant. So let's finish that. We've just finished trick-or-treating. No, I don't want to keep switching me over to somebody else. And I'm getting a bit confused, if I'm going to be honest, with the controls here, because I usually play on my iPad, so obviously the UI is a little bit different, whereas now I'm actually playing on my iPhone 8, and that's also a lot better for you guys, because the dimensions for the iPad screen is actually a bit dodgy. It's not actually full HD. It's got a really weird resolution to it, so this means you can watch it in full glorious widescreen, hopefully a good 60 frames per second as well. I'm sure I will export it at that glorious frame rate for you. Brilliant. How many people have we actually trick-or-treated so far? I presume we're almost there. Let's just change back to this person. Let's bring other people here. Change back to David. So if you were doing this and you have a lot of Sims, you could, of course, just have it so you've got 5 different people in red, and then you're trick-or-treating 5 other people. So that's cool as well. So lots and lots of options there for those who do want to do that. So you can speed up the process without actually having to speed it up. So actually a quarter of the way through, that's pretty cool. And our Sim is really in the swing of trick-or-treating when suddenly a ghost appears. That's my candy. I've got to have that candy, says Gulio. Hang on. They sound more desperate than dangerous. Oh my gosh, what is this? Who thought of that as a ghost idea? So we're going to talk to Gulio for a good 10 hours, but, those 10 hours just fly by, So I don't need the candy. Every mouthful sweet, So we need to grow and harvest some corn in our garden patch. Of course, we can do that. Sure thing. Let's grow some corn. Here we go. So let's get on that now, because that's what every ghost wants, of course. Now it'll just take you 20 minutes. That's not too bad, if I'm going to be honest. And we can give him the corn. Or her, actually. I don't know what Gulio is. They're just a floating blob. So we've gave Gulio the corn, but they want more. So I grow some watermelon now. Oh my gosh, these ghosts are needy. So we can do that too. Now that's going to take an hour, so that's a little bit longer than before. So if you were doing this yourself, I would recommend getting 2 garden plots, have someone plant some watermelon, have someone plant some corn, so you're doing that all at the same time. Just to save some time, because you don't want to do one then the other. So hopefully you find that by me going through these quests step by step, you can kind of plan in your head how you are going to tackle these when you do it in your game. So we're almost there with the yellow body paint too. So the watermelon's incredible, so that's cool. So we need to ask for help. So we've got some help as well, and we've unlocked the yellow body paint now. So we now actually need to go into the yellow body paint. Let's browse some clothes and make one of our other Sims yellow. There are going to be some really weird colours here. No, it's not head, it is body paint. So here they are, kind of, again, potentially been in, put on some dodgy tanning lotion, gone a bit orange. And in the yellow, we now need to do some trick-or-treating. So if we tap on Sean and have Sean trick-or-treat all of these people for us here, and we will trick-or-treat again. Got to love a good bit of trick-or-treating. These people probably all trick-or-treated out. But I definitely recommend getting different Sims with the body paint on, just to kind of speed up this process. You're not constantly having to trick-or-treat again and again and again and again, because I imagine that will get pretty redundant if you're having to wait 6 hours every single time. So we've just done that, and we've now got Hack here, which is another one. Oh, go away. It's a pumpkin with a top hat. How cool is that? So we're going to have some scaring advice from this pumpkin, as you do. This is all getting a bit weird now. And considering the amount of stuff we've done so far, we're 46% of our way through this quest. Normally by now, we're 17 minutes into the video. Normally by now, we're done. Like, this is quite an intense quest. So we need to go to the statue in the park. That is fine. Let's go to the park. Let's go to the beach, go get away. Let's do that. So we take our Sims to the park here. And from there, we can see our lovely pumpkin. Let's get our yellow Sim on down here. So we need to talk scares. So that's going to take you 50 minutes of your time. And once you have done that, we need to have 3 separate Sims approach the statue. So we'll have you approach the statue, and we will also have some other ones approach the statue as well. So you only have one person approach the statue at a time, and I've just made the same person do it again, so that's a bit awkward. So if we, for example, use this Sim here, they're now approaching the statue. And I brought another Sim over, Daniel Roberts, a great name, Daniel, and we will have them do it. So we've now had them do that, and we now have to ask Hack for help finding yet another one of our ghosts. So I imagine we're going to see another ghost, well, at least another ghost, of course. So, and we've now got some blue body paint as well. So we actually need to have our Sims get blue. So who are we going to pick? Let's pick this guy here in this really basic place. That is unfortunate. Sorry you don't have this lovely place that everybody else does. But, can't all live in the lap of luxury and magic haunted houses or wizards' cottages and all that. So, okay, now this guy looks like he's from Avatar. So at least he doesn't look like he's had a horrific sunbed accident. And we need to trick-or-treat 5 other Sims. Right. So, I'm not going to lie, this trick-or-treating thing is very, very repetitive. I don't know why we're having just to trick-or-treat everybody. No. You're obviously going to be trick-or-treating because it's Halloween, and that's what you do on Halloween. But this... It'd be nice if there was maybe some more interactions, or just something more to do than just trick or treat people, because I feel like it gets a bit repetitive else. And when you're doing quite an intense, long quest, I guess for me, it's being all done in one go, so maybe that's why it feels a bit more intense, but I think it's just a bit too much trick-or-treating. But let's see how the rest of it goes anyway. I tapped that before I could even read it. So we need to talk to Warts. What a name. Let's see how cute this ghost looks. Okay, they're not the best in the looks department, bless them. They've got a nice, nice blue skin, and, nice, beautiful, luscious eyes and all of that. Fantastic. So we have talked our hopes and dreams, and we're going to apply body paint to Warts, which is going to take us quite a long time. And we want to locate okay, so now Warts is orange. Warts is happier now. So we're going to try and ask for help finding the very last ghost. And of course, we need to paint ourselves green. So let's paint this sim green. And of course, I bet we're going to have to go trick-or-treating again. Mark my words. So this sim obviously looks like they are an alien. So the colours are getting better the more we unlock. And okay, maybe not. We're going to talk to Warts again. But I bet there'll be some more trick-or-treating. If there's more trick-or-treating, Lord help me. But I love how cute this ghost looks now. It's glowing orange and just looks ever so slightly less ratchet than it was before. It didn't look too great. So, of course, we are going to be trick-or-treating more Sims on the lot. So let's get on that. And naturally, I'm just going to skip through the trick-or-treating action because it's the same every single time, and I'm not going to subject you to 9 hours of trick-or-treating every single time I get my sim to do that. You're definitely going to have multiple Sims doing this, I think, if you are not paying for LP or all of that stuff, because it's just going to be very, very difficult, I think, to fit it all into one. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm bad at tasking it. But now we've got Capsworth. Oh my god, I love this. This is my favourite ghost so far. Look at it. Look, its eyes are bouncing about. Its ears are flapping about. It's like part bat, part dog, part fish. I don't really know. It looks like a flying bat, fish, bear, dog thing. So we've tried to reasonably tell Capsworth that not every ghost needs to be scariest. And now we need to pursue Capsworth in the park. Of course, these ghosts really like the park, don't they? I guess maybe, I don't know. I don't know why they all like the park. Who knows? Maybe they've got some, memories there. So we've followed into the park and we need to interrupt Capsworth. Where is Capsworth? Oh, they're all here. Oh my gosh. Look at them all. Oh, wow. Okay, let's come on over and interrupt. Maybe they're all having a little gossip, talking about all the cool costumes they're seeing, all the candy they're going to steal, who knows what ghosts chat about. I don't know what ghosts chat about. Are ghosts even real? I don't know. But we're going to interrupt this convo anyway. How rude of us. And, he wants all the candy. So we're going to study the candy naturally. This is going to take us 4 hours time to study. And from that, we need to reveal the truth to the ghosts, which is going to take us 10 hours. So maybe they just don't believe people if it takes that long to tell the truth, or maybe our Sim's just very bad at portraying the truth. So we have revealed the truth, and who cares, says Caps. We can have it all. We're the scary ones. So now we need to actually speak to the wizard, because these people are going to have they're going to have no teeth left because they're just obsessed with candy. And I'm sure that's the least of your worries when you're a dead ghost, but, got to think about your dental plans and all that. You've got to have a dazzling set of teeth, and you don't want to be at the dentist. I hate the dentist, and I put it off as much as I can because that's not my favourite place to be. So we get to go back to the awesome bougie cottage again, which I'm in love with. And we're going to use our weird thing here. Cool. And listen. I think this looks so cool. They kind of remind me of the weird creature things you'd get on that Buzz game on the PS2 back in the day. I don't know why, but if you remember the one I mean, it's the one with like the weird black controller, the big red button on it, and then the 4 individual colours going down it. That's what it reminds me of. So we've just eavesdropped their convo. You can't do this, Caps, says Gulio. These Sims have helped us. Yeah, says Hack. They've taught us so much. Ah, you gullible ghost, shrieks Capsworth, and disappears in a puff of defeated smoke. It seems like our good work with the ghosts has some unexpected benefits, and that we need to thank these ghosts for saving Halloween. Thank you, you absolute bays, you legends, you 10 out of 10 ghosts. So, we've now done that, and we're going to hug them. Oh, how adorable was that? I think I'm going to shed a tear. How cute was that hug? I love it. I absolutely love it. And now we just have to leave the wizard's cottage. So let's go back to our home and say goodbye to this lovely place. That hug is honestly the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life in this game. Task complete. We have just completed the Halloween quest for 2017. Yes. So that means we've unlocked all the body paints and all the other good stuff with it as well. So not only have we saved Halloween, but we've also got 4 new body paints and sleepwear for infants, toddlers, tweens, teens, adults and seniors. And obviously need access to those age groups before we can access the sleepwear, but we have done it. So that's really awesome. Apart from all the trick-or-treating that we had to do, I'm really impressed with this update. I really like the ghosts. That's just a really cool thing. Just the fact that they're not just normal Sims. They actually obviously had put some work into making those creatures, and they look awesome. And the hug has just won me over. I love it. I think it's kind of spooky. It's kind of cute. They're going to have no teeth left because it's obsessed with candy, but I love it. So that was a look at the Halloween update for 2017 and the Ghost Flustered Quest that you can get in the Sims FreePlay. So definitely check it out and give it a go for yourself. And also don't forget the new hobby event as well that is now out, which I mentioned at the start of the video, which is the Halloween Chocolatier hobby event. So that marks the end of this video for you. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe as I said before, and be sure to tweet me at BeyondSims or visit BeyondSims.com for all of the latest news for The Sims 4, The Sims FreePlay and The Sims Mobile, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.